Good evening and welcome to not the Sunday night podcast because it's not Sunday night. I know, it's just, I don't know what's going wrong here. What day is it anyway? Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday, isn't it? It's Tuesday! I haven't got a clue. It's Tuesday the 30th of November 2021 and it is coming up for 8 p.m. UK time. So we're only 1 hour late because somebody had camera issues. And to celebrate the UK going back into mask wearing, etc., we have our masks on. So I am Red Mozzie. This is Red Mozzie's channel. And with me tonight is Mr. TicanUK, otherwise known as TicanUK. Good evening. How are you? I'm all right. After a meltdown earlier, trying to get things working and cables being stuck and all that kind of good stuff. But anyway, so if any people not tuned into this before, basically it's a podcast. We talk about streaming stuff, Twitchy stuff. We can't hear Tican. Oh yeah, try that now. Say good evening again.
Oh, good evening. Good evening.
No, there you go. Now
Good job someone was here to let us know.
I'm surprised Willie didn't just keep quiet.
Yeah.
They've done it to me before on the Untitled, and it's like 10 minutes in, they've gone, by the way, we can't hear you. Minxie was keeping quiet.
I'm way too loud, apparently. That's your end, not my end.
How about now? Talk then.
Oh, yeah, that would help, wouldn't it, if I actually spoke?
Yeah, it does help. You are peaking quite a lot. You must have a very good microphone.
Do you need me to turn it down a bit, my end?
No, I've turned you down my end. Anyway, I'm getting rid of this fucking mask.
I've turned it down a little bit, my end, so hopefully it'll stop the peaking.
So, anyway, we're going to talk a few twitchy things, anything in the news. We'll also take any questions anyone has. And you never know, we might even answer them. Or we might answer them correctly.
Maybe. We'll try.
You're not leaving that Santa on then?
Well, I thought it dates your video.
Yeah, I guess.
It's going to anyway, isn't it?
Minxie wants the hat.
Oh, you was looking at the hat? Okay, I'll put the hat back on.
You're saying a Christmas special, by the way. So, for those that missed it, we had quite a good weekend, didn't we?
I couldn't hear you.
You couldn't hear me at all. I could have said any shit about him then, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I said, for those that missed it, we had quite a good weekend.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm not going to tell you what we did or who we saw because you should have fucking watched it. That's what I'm going to say.
True.
No. In all seriousness, I thought DJ was quite a gentleman. It was quite a pleasure to meet. I know this is not the first time you've met him.
No.
Nobody warned me of just how loud he actually is.
Oh, he's so loud.
Yeah, but it was good. It was fun. We did Birmingham. We did the Christmas market, and then we travelled over to Leicester Fiesta. Had, I think, one of the best curries I've ever had.
It was really good.
That was really, really good. Okay, Kaz, no problem. Thank you for being here.
Like what I found.
Yeah, a plectrum.
Yeah.
The only problem with those plectrums is if you actually use them a lot, the pattern rubs off, which pisses me off because they were not fucking cheap.
So almost like they should have probably printed it on the other side.
Yeah, I should have got the
text
ones.
Probably not helping. Yeah.
But hey, they're more for display than anything. Just keep sense.
That's it.
Than actually using as such. I'm not really going to be using them. I'm just going to keep giving them away to people. So we do actually have something to talk about, which we were going to talk about 3 weeks ago. Oh God, fucking Brenda's in. Can someone do a blame ad, please? Because we're an hour late and it's Brenda's fault. I hadn't. It'll need to be. Hi, Minge. It'll need to be a mod though. I think. Oh no, or a VIP. There you go. Actually, I don't know why Minge isn't a VIP in my channel. He should be. There you go, Minge. Now you can do blame ads as well. Not anymore. You're not. You've got the diamond now because you are a diamond geezer. So yeah, I mean, Minge, he never warned me either of just how loud DJ is in real life. His voice.
He is loud.
He should do like stage shows and stuff because he could definitely project. Yeah, it was a good weekend. So anyway, we were going to talk about this on our podcast that we were going to do about 3 weeks ago, but never got round to it. Which is Streamlabs OBS and all the controversy that comes with it. So, do you want to talk about this one a little bit?
Do I want to?
Well, you found this news story originally. Actually, you found them all. I could just sit and chill.
True, I did find them all, didn't I? Yeah.
Well, okay. So, Streamlabs. Anyone that uses Streamlabs, they know it's Streamlabs. There are no sound alerts, and the reason. Good evening. And the reason for that is, please don't waste any bits or anything. And the reason for that being is this is a podcast which then gets uploaded to YouTube and with fucking sound effects going off and go fuck yourself and that kind of stuff every couple of minutes won't go down, it just won't look good on a YouTube video. So, but what you are...
Before we... Oh, no, carry on.
No, go on.
I was going to say, before we talk about Streamlabs OBS, we should mention that they are actually owned by Logitech.
Are they?
Yes.
Right, so...
Logitech bought Streamlabs in 2019.
So we need to sell all your Logitech gear. So this camera's going.
Well, this one's shit anyway.
So yeah, right. So
using it.
For those of you that don't know, let's start from the beginning here. Evening, Geezer. Evening.
Evening, Geezer. Evening, Philip.
So first there was OBS. Now OBS, Open Broadcast Software, is a free open source piece of software that anyone can use and anyone can do what they want with. It's open source. They can take the code apart and sort of build bits in themselves and do whatever they want. So Streamlabs have taken that to the nth degree. And what they've done is they've added loads of features behind paywalls. Mm-hmm. So you get the very basics. You can use it, but you've got to pay for premium or whatever the fuck they call it to have all the extra stuff. So the OBS Foundation kept asking them, could you please drop OBS from your name, please? So it's you can call it Streamlabs, but not Streamlabs OBS. Because what was happening was people were paying for the service, things weren't working, and then going to OBS, not realising there's any different, and trying to claim fucking refunds and shit from a piece of software that they give away.
Yeah.
So not only did Streamlabs not remove the name, they actually then tried to trademark OBS, which effectively would mean no one else could fucking use it. So then that's OBS themselves and OBS Studio. It would, because they'd have trademarked the name. Well, I think that failed, didn't it? They tried it and it failed.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's been one hell of a backlash.
Well, there's a tweet from OBS, wasn't there, at the start, where they pretty much said at the launch of Slobs, they reached out to ask about using OBS in their name, and they told them not to. And they did so anyway, and then followed it up with filing the trademark.
Yeah, fucking wankers, really. So,
But there's more to it.
Go on.
I don't know if you saw the light stream part, which is what caused it all to kick off in the first place. So there's a competitor called Lightstream, which a few IRL streamers use it, I believe, because it's like cloud-based kind of OBS, but not. And Streamlabs pretty much ripped off the website and put text on the landing page. And the design and everything pretty much looked the same as Lightstream. And then they apologized for that, but that's why it all came about. So they put it out on a tweet, Streamlabs, text on the landing page was placeholder text that went into production by error. This is our fault. We have removed the text as soon as we found out. Our intended version is now live. Lightstream team is great, and we've reached out directly to apologize.
So JP said, we just rip it off.
The reviews and everything. Yeah.
I mean, this is fucking foul play. Let's be honest. And you could say, oh, slander. Well, it's not slander because this happened. This actually happened. This is factual.
It is factual. Yeah, we can't. Yeah.
If there's a fucking reason for not using slobs before, there definitely is now.
Mm-hmm.
They've proven themselves to be very unethical. Let's be honest. They are.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people start with slobs as well, don't they? When you first start streaming, I did.
Yeah. Same for IRL streaming as well. People use Streamlabs on the phone.
Yeah, and you had that slobs control panel. Even when I started streaming back to the house with no elves, before no elves, I was trying to use that slobs thing and control my computer then.
But slobs is so locked down, you can't use plugins or anything.
No, exactly. So Tican's going to do a video soon on how to move everything from.
There's already videos out there.
Yeah, I know, but you're going to do one, aren't you, for moving Stream Elements?
I will do a video of how to move from Streamlabs to Prism for streaming.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Because Prism is far superior, and you get better video quality.
A lot of people try Prism as well, but they struggle with it a bit. And I think so. It would be good to have a video to say do this.
Because you need to add your own browser sources in. That's what Streamlabs has got right. Is that everything just works, but
we don't want to use them anymore.
No, and the quality is not very good either compared to Prism.
But I think for home, once I moved to Stream Elements, I've never looked back.
Well, I know a streamer that's still using it to this day, and I've been following them for years, and they've used Slob since it was launched, and they continuously have the stream crash and stuff like that. It's just full of bugs.
No, I agree with you, Sat, but Stream Elements have never done. There's nothing behind paywalls on Stream Elements. There's certainly nothing behind paywalls on OBS or OBS Studio.
Stream Elements, I believe, is owned by Corsair.
Is it?
I believe. I could be wrong on that.
Evening 2 minutes. Evening, Bravo. Prism on is a phone warmer and doesn't work for you at all. That's really weird because I found Prism to be the smoothest one. The one that fucking cooked my phone was actually Stream Elements' mobile app.
That's terrible.
Shit. That wasn't an older phone, it was on an older Huawei, but I could barely touch that fucking phone. Well, okay.
Oh no, it's not owned by Corsair.
Yeah, you can say it's that, but maybe not. I don't know. The fact is, all we've got as a fact here is Streamlabs did do it. And then I think what was worse was them not just refusing to stop using OBS. It was fucking trying to trademark it. I mean, how they thought they were going to get away with that? Because obviously OBS they could just prove that they've had it, the original. And anyway, so I've got a
I was thinking about Gato. You're right, JP.
So anyway, they've backed down now. So I think they're removing the OBS part of their name now at last.
They've already renamed it to Streamlabs Desktop or something.
Streamlabs Desktop. I don't think anyone's got a problem with that, have they? I mean, Streamlabs Desktop, it's fine. But there were a few Twitch streamers, was it Pokimane and people like that were like the face of Streamlabs that actually came out quite publicly on Twitter and said, I think I'm going to be asking them to remove my images and stuff from their advertising because I think that when you
Streamlabs Studio. No, that's the cloud one. Sorry,
I thought it was going to be Streamlabs Desktop because that's
the name Streamlabs Studio is the cloud one, which is the same as live stream.
Oh, okay.
Late stream.
I mean, I'm going to be honest here. I think as a desktop app, it's crap anyway. Stream Elements is way better. You've got way more. Well, yeah, you see, you're using OBS Studio, which is what Stream Elements is based on anyway. I think if I didn't have Stream Elements, I would just use the same as SAP. I'd just use OBS Studio.
Well, the Streamlabs, Stream Elements. I'm getting so confused with it already.
Yeah.
So the Stream Elements one for OBS Live, that just adds things in.
Yeah.
So it only adds a couple of bits in to make it to give you your notifications and stuff like that. It's not like Slob, which is a UI overhaul.
Yeah. No.
And that's the thing. That's the thing with the Streamlabs one. It does make it easier to use for new streamers. But
I started with Streamlabs OBS, I think, at the very beginning because it was there. You know, I think I punched into YouTube, and first thing I saw was a tutorial on how to use Streamlabs. I thought, it's free, but
you was right about Pokemon. She did put a tweet out, saying Streamlabs better resolve this entire thread of issues, or I'll be asking them to take my face off the platform and look to use another donation service.
So obviously she was being paid as well then to advertise it.
Yeah.
Oh no, donation service. That means
all of her donos going through Streamlabs and stuff. She'll take it all away to Stream Elements.
And
that's the thing. Once you're in one ecosystem, it's hard to move away from it.
I'm just laughing at Sap because I just realised what JP did. He put a statement out, then answered himself. That was brilliant. That was funny though. That was quite funny. I know it wasn't. I don't get read like it meant to have read, but it was still quite amusing. So, so if there is anyone out there that is using Streamlabs OBS or fucking desktop or cloud or whatever the fuck they've called themselves now, and you want to move to something else, hit us up because I'm quite happy to show people it's not hard. Most of the people I can see in chat would know quite readily how to use it. And like you said, you don't even use Stream Elements, you can just use OBS Studio, which is again another open source. Virago's using Slobs. Virago, right, I'm modding you and can
I
you
would
follow and fuck off. There's a few of you. There's a few people. I mean, Nightmare does. Nightmare uses Streamlabs OBS. And in fact, he pays for the premium, I think.
This was another thing that they done originally as well. Talking about premium. You know, if you donated to a streamer back in the day who was on Streamlabs, they would automatically sign you up to the.
I'm ringing you on Discord on my phone, and I don't know why. All I did was unlock it, and it instantly started trying to ring you. Sorry.
Well, it wasn't me. It didn't go off on my end. So yeah, once you donated to a streamer, it automatically subbed you to their premium service.
Oh right. Oh, what, out of the donations?
Yeah.
Whoa, cheeky
on top of the donation.
Cheeky bastards. So
there's a Lockheed Combat Shadow 2 up, by the way.
Right, so we were looking at the flight aware stuff and everything earlier, and there's an awful lot of military activity. Either there's a lot of testing going on, or this might be the last podcast we do.
There is so much today. There's so much US, UK, and now Netherlands.
And we're picking it all up on the flight trackers and that. Right, the next one's Ludwig. Now, I'd never actually heard of Ludwig, but I can see that he seems. No, I just haven't. But it appears that he's quite a big deal.
I think we should just roll the video and then.
I'm going to roll the video, then we'll talk about it.
Roll the VT.
Can you talk to Nick for me?
That was black.
Yeah. Why? What happened?
I've just been hanging out with him lately, and sometimes he'll just make fun of my chest hole. No one's around. I'll have a Coke, and he'll just put it in my chest, and he'll be like, "Hold that for me." And it falls and hits the floor, and I just have to
No.
I'm being serious.
He does that?
You laugh, you get neutered.
And
then you laugh, you snip the tube. I don't know how it works.
Better idea.
Uh-huh.
Clifford the Big Red Hog.
I feel like if I do a skincare routine, it plays.
If you were bald, you would never be as successful as you are now.
if you have hair, are you successful?
Yeah.
My hair on your head.
Yeah.
I would still have viewers if I was bald.
No, you would not.
Yeah, people like me because I'm witty and I'm bilingual.
Yeah, so am I.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah? What language you speak?
American Sign Language.
Prove it.
Thank you.
Everyone knows that.
Cat.
That was kind of impressive.
Father. You know what poop is? Huh. It's pretty much the same one.
Yeah, it's just like a different color.
Yeah. Just want to take that home?
Let's go.
Wait, don't you get in trouble for playing music?
Not in this car. Not in this car.
Let me unmute myself. That was quite clever. I like the colour of the cars. Very, very, very well done.
It was good.
Driving around in a purple car, blows it up and gets in the red one. So Brindy apparently is causing all the military activity today.
Oh, okay.
So she's just had a play mode. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's probably all the protesters, the anti-mask protesters, so they're just going to bomb them now.
Have you got the other video as well? Because he had another video where he was actually talking about the exact reasons why he's leaving Twitch.
No, I just was just going to go to
No,
a
that's fine.
site that explained it because
I think a lot of the reasons why he was leaving is because he had the most successful subathon stream, hasn't he, on Twitch for revenue and stuff like that, and how long it went on for.
Right.
And no one reached out to him afterwards to say, "Oh, well done, thanks for all the money you've made me," or anything like that. I think he was annoyed about that. Obviously, his contract was coming to an end as well.
I think I don't know. Is he big? I mean, excuse my ignorance here.
Yes.
I don't really watch big streamers, so I don't know how big this person is. I know he seems to be covered in all the esports sites and stuff like that.
He's not a gamer. He doesn't play games on Twitch.
But yeah, it's weird that a lot of the esports. But mind you, the esports stuff picked up on all the when Twitch got hacked in the last podcast we did as well. So I guess
He's quite small. He's only got 3.1 million followers.
3.1 million. So even
Yeah.
I don't even know who he is. So what's he do? IRL?
No, he doesn't do IRL. He just do like a lot of just chatting and stuff.
Oh, so he just sits and does this?
Yeah,
to a lot more
Marvels,
people.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
Why do you
It
think
never really used to be a game.
Why do we think he's gone then? What's the thing here?
He never felt wanted on Twitch, I believe. He always kind of felt like he's a bit outcast over some of the other bigger streamers. Holy shit! Hold on. Sorry. You will not believe what we were talking about earlier. Sorry. Anyway, just sent you something on Discord.
Yeah. Well, we might as well announce that. You might as well announce that.
So everyone, the ski hut is back online on Twitch.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Don't go over until after the podcast, then.
No. What we'll do is, should we raid them?
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking raid them. The Dupree ski hut. Only earlier today, I said, "Well, now Netherlands are all in lockdowns. Do you think the ski hut will start streaming again?" And I'm fucking psychic. What can I say? Because
I know, right?
They fucking gone live. It's Tican's
My favourite channel.
Favourite Twitch channel, bar none.
Yeah.
Bar none.
Yeah. Sorry, Marty.
So, I ain't anyone's fucking favourite channel. I'm well aware of that. I'm not even my own fucking favourite channel.
Anyway, do we go back to Ludwig?
Yeah.
So he'd done a few streams before where he was like, where he mentioned he was in negotiations with YouTube, Like, I'll go on a coin flipper website and flip a coin, and tails he says at Twitch, or heads he moves to YouTube, and he flipped and it was tails.
Mm-hmm.
And then so he went back to YouTube to decline the offer, and then YouTube came back to him with a better offer, less hours that he needs to stream, more money probably, and work around all of his goals that he's got. And I think he went back to Twitch with that, and there was like, okay, see ya.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because even myself, as a tiny, insignificant streamer, and that's not me, we are 1,000 viewers is classed as small streamer. We are fucking nothing,
Tiny.
really.
Yeah.
But even I thought about doing some streams on YouTube, some IRL and bits and pieces like that, because it's still up and coming. And right, the thing you lose is the revenue, the instant revenue, the subs and everything else. Right, that's not coming, but it depends if you want to play the long game or not, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to play that on game,
Is it
don't
an
you?
investment? Because there's almost a limitless potential viewership for YouTube, whereas on Twitch there is definitely a limit. This is a niche market. It's the biggest streaming platform, but that's where it ends.
But not necessarily for IRL. Because I come across so many channels that are live in London or just walking around and they've got 2-3K.
Oh, what on
watching them.
YouTube?
On YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen that guy that just rides around on London buses all day. He doesn't speak. He does not talk to any chat at all.
Yeah.
It's almost like ASMR. And 3,500 people sitting there watching him at any given time. So, yeah. I think I'm going to experiment, but not with Rocksmith will just stay where it is for me. Doing the podcasts, I'm quite happy to do these podcasts on Twitch and then export them over. Although I may move the podcasts over to that platform and maybe IRL. I'm going to at least try it because to me, streaming to me is a big experiment. It's fun. It's pissing around with stuff. It's trying new things and.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try some IRL, and we've talked about it before. So if me and Tican are out streaming together, the problem you've got more than one IRL streamer together is, well, which one do you watch? Who's got the better camera and the fucking best sound? Because really, you're seeing exactly the same fucking things, and and etc. You're hearing the same conversations. So actually, if one of us moves to a different platform, then even if I'm streaming for a while to 0 viewers and stuff on YouTube, you got to play the long game, haven't you? Let's be honest, we all started. I've heard about the modding on YouTube. Is not great.
Well, yes and no, but this is another thing Ludwig is doing. He's working with someone to create an extension, which is going to make it look and feel just like Twitch. Emotes are going to be there, everything.
Oh, so he's going to help develop their live stuff.
I don't know if he's working with YouTube or if it's going to be third party like BTTV.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
That definitely will be interesting. But
yeah, like with the mod tools, there's some people that have had to put their channels, like, is it Valkyrie? Have had to put their channels straight onto members only mode when they moved over. It's hard to mod.
I think the thing is, though, I'm going to be streaming to nobody for a while. I ain't got to worry about that modding because
it's as long as you hit the algorithm. So you're going to be doing shorts and stuff like that on YouTube. It works definitely. And then if you're doing shorts on YouTube, you might as well do them for TikTok.
I've got a TikTok account for the fun, the memes and things, but I don't know if I particularly want to fucking use it to, create anything. And if I don't even know how much longer I'm going to leave the TikTok on, the account, because I don't 100% trust that app either.
No, I don't. That's why I don't have it.
You have very max headroom, even with your glitching. It's quite good. It's just going with the effect.
I don't know why it's glitching so much. Maybe the background.
Maybe. What camera are you using now?
GoPro.
Very good,
That's
vibrant colours. Really good, vibrant colours.
The light and shit as well.
Yeah, definitely. So, I think, I don't know, I'm going to try some bits, and I keep threaded it, but it's just getting around to doing it. I mean, fucking hell, I haven't even. I haven't actually hit all my hours yet on for the month on Twitch, and it's now 8:30 on the last day of the month.
He's now doing a sleeping stream.
Who is?
You.
Yeah. That's it. No, but I've got till 8 a.m. now, so I'm thinking of doing a bit of DJing this evening after this, but not me sitting here fucking just play, but actually play music videos. It's going to be a complete DMCA fucking nightmare, but yeah. And Fallen did a brilliant sleeping stream. He was driving a truck at the time on ETS2. And his fucking head went. It was fucking brilliant.
Oh yeah, so Ludwig set the record for the highest amount of subscribers to one channel, which was 280,000 subscribers from his subathon. And that's when Twitch didn't even reach out to him and go, "Oh wow, well done."
That's ridiculous, isn't it? Utterly ridiculous.
280,000 subs from his subathon.
280,000. That's a fair few quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thing is, right?
And
so,
he'll be on a bit of different split as well. He'll be on 50-50.
No, well, yeah, I suppose, because people don't realise this, do they? You don't automatically get a higher rate when you become a partner.
No, you don't. You have to negotiate it. Yeah. And you've got to have so many subs before you can even start the negotiation.
Yeah. Because I think we always thought, and I always thought, and I think a lot of us affiliates think, oh, as soon as you get partner, you get a much better rate and all this kind of stuff, and it's all just handed to you. But it obviously isn't.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try different things. I mean, there's still Glimish, which I have not done yet, and I keep threatening to do. But I will do a game stream, and I think that's going to be good for game streaming.
Yeah.
Because I can't get this fucking browser out of full screen now. Oh, and now it's crashed altogether. Everyone used Opera GX. It's really good. How many employees pat employees on the back for doing a good job? Why should Twitch?
Well, the companies I've worked for before, if
Yeah.
you're doing a really, really, really good job and you've hit targets and brought in a lot of revenue, they'll always say thank you. A good employer.
I do. I thank my guys. I think
I did as a manager as well. Yeah.
But I think that's an American thing, and the reason why I say that is because I've worked for an American company, and they are shit at that, thanking employees for doing fucking excellent jobs and stuff like that. But
yeah,
a good company will congratulate and thank their employees.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, he brought a considerable amount of money into fucking Twitch.
Well, this is the thing. This is what I think why he was annoyed, because he brought in a lot of money to Twitch from that subathon.
No, but I think you're being facetious there, 2 minutes, if I'm honest. I think he wanted some kind of recognition from Twitch, possibly get on front page, get onto their, with the way they push people off Twitch as well, off the platform. There are certain female streamers that will definitely have got that, and some male streamers as well, not just, but I think it's all about recognition. As a human being, we want recognition, don't we? Do we not want some recognition? I thought we all did. Especially if you're working your ass off for something. But well, hey, they've lost him. He's probably taken a fucking user base over to YouTube.
Well, this is the other thing I've been reading, is that a lot of people are saying that they'll move over with him because he's the kind of streamer that his community is his community.
I mean, I know a lot of people. You hear people saying, "Oh, Twitch is dead." Devin Nash fucking beats that drum a lot, and I don't know if I'm convinced with that. I think speculation and things, and they say, "Oh, that Twitch is a loss maker for Amazon," and whether that's true or not, I don't know. I don't think any of us know. We can speculate, but we don't know.
The speculation is that Amazon wanted it for the tech, and they're using the tech, aren't they, on AWS?
Yes, that is true. But anyone can make a Twitch, you know. The back end for Twitch is there on AW. You can just use it. Anyone can make their own Twitch if they want. All the way it's done was probably half their fucking problem when they get hacked. But
it's expensive. Try again. It's an expensive game. Bandwidth is not cheap.
Yeah, but that's where they'll make the money. If you're using it on AWS or whatever, then then that's where they're gonna seriously make some cash. But you know, I don't know if I necessarily buy into that Twitch is doomed. But it does seem slowly now like YouTube is. There's always been that thing, isn't it, that when YouTube decide to go, do you know what, we're going for that fucking live market, they'll fucking own it.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be honest, it's YouTube. It's already got the most ridiculous size user base.
Yeah.
The most ridiculous size user base already, and that's the thing. That's, you know, if you really want your channel to grow, you've got to play that long game. But again, I keep saying it's much harder to monetize yourself. Twitch. The good thing about Twitch is for streamers our size is we can make a few quid straight off the bat. You can. The potential's there. I'm not saying everyone does make money regularly, but it's easier to do it than to dead on YouTube and things like that, and Facebook gaming. I don't know what the score is there, but I think once YouTube do start getting serious, and they obviously are, because if they're going to grab people like this, there's a reason for that.
Well, it's not just him that's gone over, is it?
Yeah.
Because you had Tim the Tapman recently, Dr. Lupo.
Yes, true.
Went over. And they went over on deals, didn't they?
And I think the other advantage Twitch has got is the community. The Twitch community can be a bit toxic. It can be a bit trolly. But I don't think in the same realms as YouTube's, because I think so many people, wasn't Dr. Disrespect sacked from channel ban from Twitch? He was kind of forced to move, if I remember rightly. Or was it a case of he...
Who was that? Dr. Disrespect?
I think
Dr.
you're right.
Disrespect was banned from Twitch.
Yeah.
Permanently banned from Twitch.
So, obviously, he
had no choice but to go over.
Yeah. Didn't he? Because didn't he go to... When he won the ones that went to Mixer, and then, obviously, we got him to Mixer, or
but apparently there were negotiations. Wow, there's all sorts of speculation. We can't really get into it because I'm sure there's a legal case. But no one knows. No one knows.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing.
He was on Twitch. He was on Twitch until he was banned.
Just bringing my gain up a bit because I don't know why, but this is so fucking... I've just seen why. I'm not exposing myself enough. There you go, guys. Sorry. That's why I'm sitting in the fucking dark. I'm not really sitting in a dark cupboard as much as it looked like I did. I wasn't exposing myself quite enough. So I do think at some point YouTube is going to create some serious competition for Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it'll kill off Twitch is another matter. I don't know. I'm not convinced by that. Hi, Nico, but I do think they'll give them a fucking good run for their money, and with already the most ridiculous size user base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm in my own home though, Sap. So I think I'm all right. Probably not for Twitch, but there might be some kind of TOS or something. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to change the category to hot tubs, pools and
beaches, yeah.
and we'll go from there. But I don't know if those things have actually helped or hindered Twitch. You know, the hot tub stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I still see now and again sarcasm in IRL streams, and I've seen it in like Amarath Champ stream when people come in and go, "Oh, what game is this?" Because obviously Twitch was always a fucking game stream, wasn't it? That's what it was for. That's what it was for. Like live, and you still got those people that, "Oh, what game is this then?" Ha ha ha. Hi, Scammer, and I don't. Would
Nice
YouTube
scammer.
allow that kind of stuff? I suppose they would.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, they're still paying for video for glory holes on there, and I don't know how, but it is. It's Goof Guy.
Goof guy.
What do you reckon, then, Goof Guy? What do you reckon the future is of Twitch? Do you think YouTube is going to give them a run for their money? What was the thing as well at the end of that video when he said, like, "Oh, could you play, and you get music in this, not in this car, you can." Because
I don't know. It's about playing copyrighted music. Maybe they have a better deal with the music industry than what Twitch has. Because the Twitch's deal is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Amaranth is... But right, let's be honest. None of Amaranth's news hurts her, does it?
No.
None of it. Even getting a fucking week ban from Twitch, it doesn't hurt her at all.
If anything, it makes it better for her. Because when she comes back, it's just hype train after hype train.
The thing is, though, for someone that plays Rocksmith sometimes, I can't do that I couldn't do it on Facebook Gaming, and I can't do it on YouTube either.
There is a deal with Virago, but it protects Twitch and Amazon. It doesn't protect the streamer. Can I post links in your chat?
You should, yeah, you're VIP, aren't you? You should be all right. Yeah, do you know what, JP? I've often wondered that if they'll rebrand it to Amazon Streaming and get it under that Amazon. And why haven't they? That text is really badly fucking positioned.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You got a whole corner.
I've got a whole fucking face full of text. Chat. Perhaps I should have looked at that a bit earlier, but never mind. What am I on? Firefox. Yeah, that's right. I can go to. I could sort that out now. Keep talking. I think that's it for our new stuff. By the way, we didn't have much this week. And if anyone's got any other subjects they want to bring up, then by all means, I have put something in the Discord now. Podcast questions, or it doesn't have to be questions. It can be a statement. I think this, an opinion, and we'll quite happily shoot you down. I mean, we'll quite happily discuss it. But yeah, I often wonder why they. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to do, Virago. I don't know why Amazon didn't rebrand it into. But again, is that the rumours then that they can just get rid of it and it's a separate company? It's not. Or anything that kicks off on this platform and gets bad press isn't. There's that distance where, because not everyone realises that Twitch and Amazon are one of the same.
Well, this is it.
I don't know which overlay I'm running now. This is the trouble when you've got loads. Oh, there it is. If I put that over there and then save it. Right. Has that worked? No.
You might need to refresh the overlay.
It's not the overlay.
Are you sure? Because you might need to refresh it.
How?
Yes.
Exactly.
Just hide it and turn it back on.
Main overlay. No, it's not. I've got to just chat in one as well. Why have I got so many fucking overlays on it? I'm such a noggin. Perhaps it's that one then. I think I found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I found it.
So we can go into some more general things, I guess, for streaming. Because I keep seeing things about bots and stuff.
Well, what's going on? Because the hate rate bots seem to have calmed down a bit now.
Hate rate bots have calmed down. I've not seen any of them. Follow bots are still around, obviously. I saw something on Reddit earlier today again where people are like, I was follow botted and now I've had to sit there and remove all of the bots. You don't have to remove all of the bots, just as a PSA. So you don't have to mess around with Commander Root. All you have to do is just raise a support ticket with Twitch, and chances are they'll all get removed anyway. Raise a support ticket once you finish your stream. Raise a support ticket with Twitch so they know and leave it, because you didn't do it, so you won't get banned for it.
Oh, Nico, I did it on mine, although I think it's really
You have to. Yeah, you have to do it on OBS Live,
and you have to
OBS
create a
Live
new
on your
account,
OBS.
whatever you want to call it, and then that's what you do. You give it its username, password, and things. So you actually have to create a new Twitch account and obviously make that a mod of your channel and everything else. And then
but it can be done.
Yeah, it can be. In fact, no,
Click the three dots. So when you've got OBS Live, can I show this? Will it dox my IP?
Dox your
Not my
IPs.
IP.
Nothing can go wrong there.
It's not my IP, it's my server IP.
That'd be even worse because that's permanent.
Yeah. No, I can't.
One thing I've noticed about those follow bots is they're getting more and more devious now. Has anyone else had this? These streams, they're not coming into the fucking channel because they can't speak. I start getting whispers.
Yes.
Big fucking follows.
You need OBS Live, Virago. OBS Live.
Yeah, well, OBS Studio. So you've got OBS Studio, which is the main program, and OBS Live, which is Stream Elements.
I hope they've got rates to
layers
use
on
the
top of it.
OBS name.
Hmm?
I hope they've got rights to use that OBS name.
I think, but they're another open source one, aren't they? Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kind of worked.
Yeah, that's
picture
worked,
in picture
isn't it?
in picture.
Yeah. Picture in picture in picture in picture.
Do you want me to make you bigger a minute then?
No, it's fine. I'm doing it.
I'll do it now. There you go. You're full screen now.
But I don't know what it's going to show, so give me 1 second. I'm not set up for this.
You're full screen now. I'm just chilling.
Oh, nice. Nice. So, you have... Not that. So... Okay, so you have this. This is OBS Live, has all your follows and stuff all down the side. You press the 3 dots up here, three lines up here, stream settings, custom bot name, and then you do it here, you just log in with
The error attack warning sounds like
custom bot.
this is the sound.
1 second of celebrate. No one will hear you right now. Captain Jenks with the raid. Do you like how Tican is actually talking without his lips moving and sounds just like me? I've got into ventriloquy. Yeah, that. Good evening. Thank you for the raid, sir. I saw you. How's your train sim doing? Would you do more road building, or did you do a sneaky drive again? We might hear that siren soon. The amount of fucking military aircraft up in the air above the UK at the moment. He did a drive. Yes, but welcome, raiders. Welcome.
Did that answer Nico Diva's?
You didn't show him anything,
question?
Did you?
Oh, was it? It was there.
Oh, okay. Nico,
Did you?
did that help you at all, or does he need to explain it a bit more? Because
I can go again.
Ticken's got a habit of doing about half a job when he's showing people.
Half a job.
Marty. Isn't that shit in French? Marty. The Murdy scenario from yesterday. Oh, nice. Did you do the blue one for me again? Captain Jenks did a thing yesterday. Oh, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to do this? I went, yeah, do one in BR Blue. And I never thought you'd actually was going to do it for me. But then we went out, took Lucy home and everything else, and I came back. And he went, so boss, did you enjoy it? I fucking didn't see it. Oops. After requesting it.
That link there is what you need.
So
for OBS Live.
Captain Jenks, Are you a Stream Labs or a Stream Elements or an OBS Live person? On your stream, what do you use to stream? What do you use to stream? That's your, you're showing your stream, your control panel. Okay.
Yeah. So you need to show this. So I'll just do it again. So you do the three dots.
Your full size good.
So we'll do it again. So once you install OBS Live, it will look like this. Not with the activate windows or anything at the bottom. You can ignore that. You click the 3 lines here for the menu. It gives you your channel once you've logged in. Go to stream settings, custom bot name, and that's where you change your bot just there. And then all your stream elements, commands and stuff will be in the chat as your bot name or your name if you decide. But I would highly recommend doing a bot.
I think my
you know what I forgot to do while I was on
well. They come through that anyway.
Oh, I forgot to show something while it was there. Hold on. Can you go back to full screen?
Yeah.
These are all my scenes. If you click this one here, nothing happens.
Oh. Yeah. I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice, isn't it?
So yeah, I think I set up SE Pay anyway. My donations come.
Yeah, I've got SE Pay set. So yeah.
They don't take anything off you, do they? How else do you know that's making money?
No. There's a fee, I think, when you donate.
Is there? I don't know.
No, I didn't have SE Pay set up when I done the bot name there before. 100% didn't have that set up. So I've only had it set up recently. But if you're using Stream Elements anyway, it's not a bad thing to have SE Pay set up to get in that ecosystem.
Yeah, I think I've still got the traces of slobs still there because I've just never completely shut it down. But I don't have it installed or anything. It's not on my it's not on my computer or anything like that. So there's another question. Is anyone else using Windows 11 yet for streaming? Is anyone dead yet?
No, I use Windows Server.
I know you do, and we've seen the problems you have.
Well, I've got a new server now, so those problems will disappear.
He's only paying $60 a month.
No, I'm not actually. It's not far off. I'm not. So I worked out what the issues were. So there is one server host that I would never recommend to anyone. It's supposed to be a gigabit up, gigabit down, but as soon as you try and run a speed test, it goes to about 300 meg a second or whatever, and then it will disconnect. Yeah. So this new server is working perfectly fine.
So you're fully done then, JP. My laptop is. It's been there for a while. Now my PC, the Windows is saying, oh, you can have Windows 11. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, you don't like change, do you, Jenks? You don't like change.
But if you're already using... Jenks, if you're already using Stream Elements and stuff, it'd be a whole lot easier for you to switch over than someone that's in the whole Streamlabs ecosystem with the bot, with the donations and media share and everything. If you're already on Stream Elements, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah,
there is a guide on how to do it.
You know, the reason why I moved, it was because of I needed WebSocket.
You can have WebSocket and slots. Yeah.
So it can actually change the scenes automatically. So you thought they were the same, and that's the problem. So that's exactly what we were talking about earlier. So OBS is the open source free software that everything's based on. Streamlabs OBS, which has now changed its name, isn't. It's a commercial product where you can use it for free with limitations, and then you have to pay the premium or gold or whatever the fuck they call it to get all the extra stuff. Yes, there is. Funny enough, there's someone else I watch on YouTube that ran this news story literally about 3 days after Tican found it, and we were like, oh, let's do a podcast, but we didn't get around to doing the podcast, and then this guy did it on YouTube, and now he's put a video up saying how to transfer everything over from,
Yeah, which is why we don't need to go into that level of detail.
No,
someone's already done it. So,
but
no 3 lines on yours. What on the?
No, they're completely different. Jenks completely different. I mean, they're not that different to use because they're all based on OBS, but they are totally different.
No, this is the thing. The Stream Elements one isn't OBS. It is just the plugin.
Yeah.
What was Streamlabs before? Streamlabs has always been Streamlabs. It is owned.
No, go on.
It is owned by Logitech now, but it's always been Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I believe.
I moved over, because for the IRL, for no helps. And it was like, how do I? Oh, I need OBS Studio. And I just, I saw Stream Elements. I thought I'd have a place around with it. It did take it away getting used to. But to be honest, once you've set it up, it's the same. You've got your scenes, you've got your sources. I like the fact that I've got all of my overlays in the cloud, so that's less less strain on any computer you're streaming on. And
in 2014, it was Twitch alerts.
What was
and then
that?
they probably got told off for using the name Twitch alerts.
Yeah, probably, because that makes it sound very official, doesn't it? Like
Yes.
like it's actually a licensed product. The notifications. Well, all I've done is I've got I've got different scenes. I could show you them. It's nothing secret on there, is it? Let me bring up.
But yeah, that was when I first started streaming. Before any of this, is years ago. I used the Twitch alerts for the alerts, Streamlabs, because that's all I knew.
So what are you using, Dimwits? Well, nothing actually. When are you going to stream then? When are you going to show us it and use it? Streaming tools, my overlays. So
nice. Did it all work for you? Perfect.
Awesome. See, this sounds like a bit of a dragging podcast, but we're helping
someone.
people. Well, actually, we've got one person a success. So, if I
StreamerBot, yeah, StreamerBot is good. That's what DJ is using for his Polaroid. I use a different thing before StreamerBot was around. I use Leor on board because it gives you a little bit more control, and for me, I find it easier to use than StreamerBot. But StreamerBot
Can you
has
talk
more
to Nick for me?
So I'm just closing down all this shit I've got open. So if I go here,
can I show my other server where I have?
No, we're just rambling, if I'm honest. We were talking about the news, and the news part was Stream Labs. OBS kept saying, "Can you please drop OBS from your name because it's confusing the fuck out of people."
My camera's crashed.
And so it has. And so backstory on that is, so Streamlabs, it was Streamlabs OBS. OBS kept saying to them, "Can you please stop using the name OBS because you've got paid products, and then we've got people coming to us because they don't know the difference, and they're saying, can I have a refund? This ain't working, etc." And I'm like, no, because it's a different fucking company. Not only did they not then immediately change their name, they then tried to actually trademark OBS. So there was quite a backlash from the community because quite unethical, quite unethical really, on the way they were running things. Hi Elvis, how are you? So just quickly then, if I go to the browser, you can't see shit. Why can't you see shit? Let me just check that browser. Oh no, because I've gone to no, 1 second. Boom, boom, boom.
Why are you on a black screen now?
Yeah,
my camera.
I've taken off the window capture, and I want to do that. That should work. Oh no, it doesn't. Why doesn't it work? I don't know. I can't show it now.
Mine should be working on my camera.
Go on then. Oh, the bot was something that Nico was asking about. Wanted to do play around. So Tican was showing him. So basically, I've got all my overlays just in the cloud on Stream Elements, but I've got one separate one called Alerts. Oh, is this your StreamerBot thing?
Yes, this is Leoran board. I can't show you how most of it works because it's what I done. But yeah, so you code it all in, and then you press that, and nothing happens. It's on the wrong scene, and that's how people redeem. And then
So this is all connected to your points redemptions and stuff.
yes, and then like the news. But obviously, I haven't got a camera feed there or anything, so
Yeah, normally your
You
live
can't.
stream would be there, wouldn't it?
yeah, it would be there, and then the message and everything would be in the other two boxes. But that's how Leoran board works. I just prefer it to.
And that's just sitting there running on whatever, on your server or whatever. Or if
Yeah.
I was to run it, it would just be running on my PC along with OBS or whatever.
Yeah, and then this is a Twitch trigger, so it redeems points, redeem name, and then that's what your points are called, and that's what runs it.
Right, got you.
And
It'll go to YouTube, Brendan. I always export these over to YouTube.
so these are the other ones, like nice one there that I'm working on. Then this was when the hate raid was happening, so it was just literally turn it would automatically fix it. Well, not fix it, it would automatically do what you needed to do for when you get a hate raid.
So basically, from the back of that, it's just commands, exclamation point commands in your stream that will just activate different things.
So that's what it does. That's what it does. So it puts 2-hour follower mode on, clears the chat, makes a marker on the VOD, and then just drops a chat message
Okay.
automatically, and then a mod and myself can just do exclamation mark HR, and then that automatically does it.
Got you. I know.
that's the
I've
same.
never messed around with any of this, Jenks. I'll be honest with you.
But you don't need to do this now anyway, because it's not really a thing. But when you turn it back off, it just does follower only mode off, and then followers only mode disabled, and that's all that does. And
Yeah,
then
but I'm
again,
talking about
it's
your other
just a
stuff,
chat message.
like all your Australia modes and everything else. It's all.
Oh yeah, I
entertaining.
can't show you those. And then you got the map, and then we've got the driving commands.
But you've had to program the back
So-
end of all of these, and I'm guessing.
Yes, yeah. So I've got all of my driving commands in a group called Driving IRL. So anything that happens with the map or whatever else is all in a group called Driving IRL. And then I can do Drive D to disable or Drive E to enable, and then it just gives a chat message if it's disabled or enabled, and if it turns it on or off, basically.
It's clever though.
Like that.
I mean, it does. It works. It works in your stream.
Yes.
I particularly like the news one because obviously, you
Yes.
know, there is a potentials for having quite amusing news reports. Like Tican is lost in the middle of France and this kind of shit, and
Yes.
you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't know. Could I be asked to settle that up? I don't know. It's
Some of it doesn't take long. Some of it does. It's like I'm moving all this over onto my new server, and because on my new server I can do 1080 without a problem, I'm now having to redo some of them because it's all done 720. So Australia mode, when he flipped it, ended up in the wrong place.
But when you say that's your thing, though, very much the technical stuff in the background.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think you get as much
I'd rather
fun out of that.
mess around. Yeah,
So yeah, I think you get as much fun of pissing around with this kind of stuff. No, I think you're missing a trick here. I'm sure people would even pay to have these kind of things set up on for their streams, and that you just set them all up. So there you go, plunk that in there and run that, and done.
probably. But a lot of these Leon board, not mine necessarily. Which one, like the Polaroid and the GTA Wasted that I have, those two are from someone else. They're from Andy Lippy, who does really good tutorials. The rest of them I made myself.
But you could make custom ones for people. If I said, I would like something that does this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
There you go. Jenks said some would. And the thing is, though, Jenks, it's like, you know, Innovic's right in that respect. Whatever works for you, you do. I tinker a bit. I like, something new. I think, to me, the biggest jumps for me, especially for the IRL, what have you done to your camera?
What's happened there? What? That's internet issue because my OBS is fine.
That's cool. I'm chatting with the robot now.
It's your end because the OBS Ninja is fine.
Oh no, perhaps Elle's upstairs watching Disney Plus now or something. I don't know. It should fix itself, shouldn't it?
Hopefully.
Hold
turn that off
you
to
look,
save some
you look
bandwidth.
fine. You look fine on the actual OBS Ninja. It was just on my OBS itself.
Now. Yeah. Well, I've had an OBS crash. Your OBS is playing up. We're not really doing OBS justice.
No, we're not a good advert at the moment for Stream Elements. It has to be said. Yeah, OBS Ninja. There is another one actually, isn't there? We should try that one. There's a couple that do this.
Yeah.
Trouble is, I'm not. I'm not. Discord fucks around more than anything, and you can't.
The thing with Discord, like moving
whatever.
the size of it, and yeah,
It's not as easy as doing it this way,
No.
because it just plonks all the cameras together and that's it. But yeah, I think the biggest jumps for me was discovering No Elves, and I found that one myself. It wasn't anyone else that taught me that one because I saw No Rip in action, and I thought, I wonder if anyone's done like an open source version, and searched around and found. Yeah, you kind of. I was a bit disappointed last night, actually, Dory. But I'm not. You did a cracking job last night on that quiz. Yeah, good night, Jenks. Have a good sleep, buddy, and thank you for that raid, mate. No Elves for keeping the stream alive. No, I'm only messing, Dory. I'm only messing. I'm not disappointed. It was a good night. It was a good stream. And then really the next big one was Bellabox for me, which obviously I did find out.
I've tried. Yeah, I've tried the cheaper way of doing it, which was pretty
Was
much
that using the Raspberry Pi?
No. So I was using an open MPTCP router on the Raspberry Pi for bonding, but not for encoding because I could never get it past 15, 20 frames.
Yeah,
20.
The Raspberry Pi is a very cool computer, but it's very, very low powered.
But literally all I had was one of these connected to my phone, which was powered, with a cheap £10 capture card and my camera into it, which worked okay until you was looking at trees.
I was going to say,
stuff.
is this the one with the trees you had trouble with?
Yes. Yeah, so when I was in Happy Park, you had Rational in there, Brindy and everyone, and I was going, your audio is really crackly, like constant exclamation mark Fs and stuff, and then we ultimately found out it was this, and then that's what made me go to Bellabox.
Good evening. Sorry, hold on. Good evening, Carlo. How are you tonight? He will get exactly why I've just done that to him. We were having a conversation on Discord earlier, and it was getting more and more confusing. So I rang him in and I said, "Are you taking the piss, or are you actually this confused?" So I started shouting slowly at him because he's Italian, not British. So obviously, by shouting slowly at him, meant he could instantly understand anything I was saying.
Instantly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's he is okay. Good.
But yeah, you wanna that if anyone is wanting to stream with a Sony camera or GoPro or anything, then get Bellabox. Is all I'm saying.
I think. Yeah, you got the choice between that and
Live View. Or Kilo View, like what Kurt uses. I think Kurt's the only streamer that uses Kilo View.
It's expensive, isn't it?
Yes.
That's the problem. For me, it's not that one's necessarily better than the other. It's just one's fucking considerably more expensive than the other. That's the problem. Thank you, Virago, for translating for me.
Yeah, because if Live View was the same price as Bellabox, I don't think anyone would use Bellabox. You'd just go straight to Live View, wouldn't you?
I think there's a lot to be said for they just plug it in and off it goes.
Off it goes, yeah. Just works.
You've got to be earning quite a bit of money. If you really want, Carlo, I trust you. I I think, yeah, if you've got the money, but you got to, let's be honest, you got to be quite a big streamer. You got to be putting that money in to pay for it.
Well, that's it. It's never going to pay for itself at £45 a month for SRT, isn't it?
No. No,
So
exactly.
you take your data sims. This is before you even buy it, like you. You take your data sims and then the SRT cost. You got to have 50 subs, maybe, to break even.
Yeah, then you got the live
without having a server. Yeah,
you got to buy the live view. Over £1,000.
over £1,000 yeah.
Learn to tinker. Learn to tinker.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Apparently, there's some sort of scuffy video actually on BellerBox, isn't there, on how to set it up?
There is, yeah. Some dodgy streamer created one. It's the only one out there.
But are they going to do a new one?
They're doing it, yeah, but that streamer's waiting for Rational to finish doing what he's doing because he's changing the install process. So
Oh, I get it.
I'll wait for that and then redo it.
Funny enough, he did ask me when I was going to help a friend because he said, because there's a change coming up, but it's in a few weeks away.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for that, and then there'll be a new video. It's going to be a lot easier, isn't it?
Carlo, English only in here. Here's one though. I've got my BellerBox, and I want to help someone else set up a BellerBox. Can I not clone my SD card and then just change the settings, like to the different server?
Well, what you would do is you would make it so you'd do an install first, clean it install, and then just clone the SD card with a clean install.
You do what?
So you'd install BellerBox.
Right.
You'd update the Jetson app-get update and whatever else install. Then install Bella UI and everything else, and install everything, and then you clone the SD card. That way, because if you clone yours now, you've got your server settings on it. But that's the only thing.
Yeah, but I was going to say, isn't it just then a case of me putting their server settings into it?
Yeah, it should work. I can't see why it wouldn't.
Thing is, it's what do you duplicate it on? You'd have to do it on a Linux box, wouldn't you?
No, I think you can create an ISO, can't you? And then you just use Etcher.
Yeah.
Is it Etcher?
Who are you trying to kick? Virago's talking to himself. Now, we had JP talking to himself, replying to himself, and now Virago is... Now Virago's talking to himself. He's replying to his own comments.
Balena Etcher is what you would use to put the image onto the SD card. But I don't know if that can pull an ISO.
Yeah, that's what I need
it
to
just
do.
flashes.
Pull it. Does anyone else out there know how to pull an ISO?
Clone Drive, yeah, you can do it on there. Clone Drive.
You can use what?
Clone Drive, yeah. You just use the same software. Use Etcher.
Oh, okay.
It's got Clone Drive on it. Yeah.
You're following this conversation.
What you just need to be wary of is obviously if you make that image today and then someone comes to you in a month or 2 months' time, then that image is already out of date.
No, they're coming to me hopefully on Thursday.
I know, I know it, but I'm just saying that in general.
But I would do the imaging at the same time. Like literally do it in.
Is that not coming to you to do? Or I see why you want to do it then if it's not coming to you to do. Because it'll be a pain. It is a pain to set it up remotely.
No.
Well, it's not actually. It's not a pain.
They're coming to me, to the house to do it.
Oh, are they? Oh, got you.
What are you doing Thursday?
I'm busy.
I didn't know if you were keeping it secret or not. That's why I've not mentioned your name.
I knew who it was.
Yeah, I know you knew it was, but I didn't. Carlo was telling me what it was.
Oh, that's nice. He's coming up and didn't even message me, innit?
Yeah. Thursday daytime.
Thursday daytime.
Will
his car make it on one charge?
I hope so. Otherwise, we're pushing it around the corner to the Tesco's. I think once Carlo is set up, though, his mods will be very thankful.
But this is the other thing: is you need to make sure you're keeping it up to date.
What you mean? Like I didn't get bollocking off rational, but it was like you need to update
Yeah,
this.
yeah, same here. And then I took the opportunity to do slips at the same time.
Yeah,
And that's the other thing. Obviously, if you're not you, but if as a person you are helping someone else out, make sure you follow all of the steps.
yeah, of course.
Because that's the thing with BetterBox. If you follow all the steps on the tutorial, you're fine. If you miss one step, it's not going to work. And then the next person's chasing that tail.
Well, what I've got is a video to follow at the worst case, and then our chat on
Video is
Discord.
slightly out of date.
But I've also got our
Video is
chat on
slightly out of
Discord.
date. Oh yeah. Just follow the guide. Just
Yeah.
follow the tutorial. It's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, just or if you've got the Bella box in your hand, then clone your SD card.
Yeah, that's
But
there
just
you go.
make sure you update the OS first.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yes. I mean that's standard anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always
And then
update the OS
clone the
first.
SD card, and then you'll be fine.
Absolutely. So JP saying fuck yes. There'd be a lot less R exclamation point R's and exclamation point F's. Hopefully.
Are you putting no ad version 2.2?
Yes.
Well, there'll be no R's at all then.
No.
'Cause it doesn't
No, there will be no
exist.
R's. Yeah, Carlo, can you bring your stream PC with you as well? You don't need the monitor, the keyboard, just the box itself.
Nightmare, how you doing?
Hi, Nightmare. Please bring, if you're using that separate stream PC still, just bring the tower with you. Got monitors, got everything else, and keyboards. Just bring the, but because I can do the no helps at the same time. Because he'll have a flashy new version. When he's on 2.2 JP, there will be no exclamation point R anymore, but it won't be necessary either. Not with this new system setup.
Oh, it's just an F. That's it.
Yeah, just
Which is never used anyway. Never.
No, I mean I've not. I thought I was going to have to use it, and I didn't. I haven't had to use it at all. I think I've used it once when the sound and video went. It don't go crackly, does it? But so, sometimes things happen and they go a little bit out of sync.
Out of sync, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so alerts are sort of working, but the tests keep cutting off.
So, well, you mean, are you doing a stream elements overlay?
Back to Doctor Tican. So you could be doing now and again one of these just what do they call it? Surgeries.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just a drop-in surgery where we will help you fuck up your streams.
Yes, that's an idea. That is, yeah.
Yeah, regular surgery. How does that sound to you guys? So it could be a boring stream if if you don't need help. But basically, we go live certain time, and then you can drop in and say, "How do you do this? How do you do that?" And we might not even know the answer, but someone else in chat might. You know what I mean? Turn it into a bit of a community thing as well. I don't know what version have you got. If you run no elves, it tells you.
So I can't share my screen because it doxes me. But on the alert box on Stream Elements overlay, because I've not got my OBS in studio mode, so I can't crop it. But if you click on where the settings and stuff, it's a bit hard to explain, isn't it? Really. So on the layers, click on alert box and have that highlighted. And then go to settings once that's highlighted. And then you've got a bunch of things, follow alert, sub alert, tip alert, blah, 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 with cogs next to it. You click the cog, you wait a moment, it comes up, and then you've got alert duration in seconds. And that's what you change.
Oh, yes, you've got to change the alert duration. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Same for TTS as well.
You well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't go above 1.9.5 anyway with your setup. Dory's using just phone to RTMP because once you get into version 2, I don't even know how to set up version 2 for RTMP, if I'm honest.
I tried with DJ and I failed.
Yeah, have you had to roll back?
Yeah, I rolled back to 1.9.5.
Yeah. So you're only actually 1 point out, Dory. So
and it won't make
right.
any difference.
No.
1.9.4 is fine. DJ was on 1.9.2, so he missed some important things.
Yeah, I think
but between 0.4 and 0.5 is only for SRT stuff, so you're fine with that.
Yeah, so you're not horribly out of date whatsoever. Yeah, I think I was on about 1.9.1 or something, or
Yeah,
0.2.
there's a few streamers out there that are
Are you going to stream
on
again?
an older version.
Are you going to do some IRL then, Doran?
But yeah, Diva, if you try that, that should work for you. Yeah.
I think we could do that, and I don't even mind doing it with you. So you're just not sitting there talking to yourself, or not talking to anyone if no one's dropping in.
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll have to create issues.
Yeah. How do you do this or do that? Now, obviously, there are a lot of you out there that are fucking experts on it, and probably more than us. They're probably shouting at the screen. But I tell you what we need. We need to get Rational in sometime. What was a guest?
Rational 715, but no one knows what 715 sounds like.
No, 715 keeps himself to himself, doesn't he?
Yeah. Beck. As well.
Yeah, we should start doing that. I see. You know what you need, Dory. You need Bella Box.
Yes and no. It didn't fucking help us, did it?
It didn't help us in certain parts of the Great Central, no.
No.
But we did find out that if we had an EE SIM, it would have.
Yes.
We're not set up anything final. We were doing a bit of news, and then we've just been doing a bit of a surgery, really, for people that are doing some setups and stuff. Yeah, I will, Dory, but I think, dare I say, you've seriously got to want to stream and start streaming more. Because it's a lot of fucking money. I speak from experience.
You need a camera.
Yeah,
you need
GoPro.
a camera.
Honestly, get a second-hand GoPro 7.
It's GoPro 7, yes.
Get a second-hand GoPro 7.
But you can get a Sony for a similar price.
Yeah. Or get one of those. Is it USB to HDMI outs on a phone?
Oh, I've not used them.
That's another way of doing it.
I mean, I can't. You can set up with BellaBox and RTM. You can set up NGIX, so you can have BellaBox as your endpoint, which would then push out via your modems, via SRT back to your PC. So you can always do it that way, but you've got more. If you don't know what you're doing, you've got more layers of more steps for it to fail.
That's the problem.
So it can fail at NGIX, or it could fail at your SRT Indust, or wherever.
No, I get it, Dory, and I always say this: that IRL streaming can be the most rewarding, but fuck me, it's the most frustrating as well.
Yep.
Because so many factors can go wrong. I failed to meet up with Tican for the switch on the lights because of a USB cable that wasn't plugged in.
Are you actually telling people now?
Yeah, it was a USB. Just wasn't plugged into the hub, and I didn't see it because it was under the. I've got one of those boards with it keeps everything neat. The gridettes, and because it was underneath the thing, I couldn't see that. Yeah, one of them. I couldn't see that the cable wasn't plugged in. So basically, all three modems were trying to draw their power out of the Jetson Nano's USB, and it just kept going fuck off.
Yeah.
Basically, I was like, why does it keep stopping? Yeah. And also, don't use cheap plastic acrylic cases for your Jetson Nano, because
I believe I said this to you.
They break in the bag, and then I finally cleaned all the blood off my modems today.
Yeah, I believe I said that to you when you bought it.
Yeah, I think if you've got a half a signal on one SIM, on one particular provider, and no signal from the others, you could get away with 2 or 3 SIMs from the same provider,
On the same network, yeah.
it would help. I think the trick with having multiple SIMs from the same company comes into its own if you're going to a very busy thing, like if you're going to a Comic-Con or something in the NEC arena where there's fucking thousands of people in one place. That's where you get the advantage of like having 2 or 3 EE or Vodafone SIMs.
Yeah,
because
that's what Reisman does.
Yeah. I'd rather have 3 SIMs from different companies to edge my bets. And it worked the other way for us at East Midlands Airport because it was 3 that saved us. Because actually Vodafone and O2 was shocking there, but 3 was banging signal.
I mean, satellite data would be good, but you need too much power to run the satellites. I know that's very tongue in cheek, but it is possible. But you need a way of finding 135 watts of power for the deer.
You're carrying around some big ass power banks,
Yes.
and by far, that is the heaviest part of my fucking IRL backpack. Is the fucking power banks.
Yep. Well, how do you think I feel my max tape?
Well, I'm going to have to get one at some point because my 50,000 mAh was too good to be true on price, and it really was too good to be true.
That's it. Well, power banks, you get what you pay for.
I will say though, that one is now powering my GoPro, and it didn't even use 1 bar on the weekend, so it's fine for that. So it's not like a complete waste. And I used the anchors for the Jetson, but that had stripped the anchor because obviously they're 20,000 mAh. So
What's that? Like these things that are used in Spain, they're crap. They're 26,800 milliamp hour, but they ain't at all. It's supposedly they're 99 watt hour, but one powered the Jetson power the Jetson camera and whatever for 6 hours, and the other one, 2 or 3? They're both fully charged.
when I streamed in London with Carlo, I was obviously streaming like Carlo does now with the GoPro on Wi-Fi to the phone app and then RTMP back home using no helps. So it was only really a phone and the GoPro, and that 20,100 or whatever it is anchor lasted 14 hours. The Jetson takes a fair bit of power.
Yeah, I think what have I done on there? About 14 hours, but it still had power.
Well, the thing is, Dory, it depends on how long you're going to stream for. Because I got away with a 20,000 mAh power bank, which the pack is actually not near me. Was sort of so big, not the biggest, heaviest thing, and that lasted the whole weekend. But I have
A weekend.
Yeah, it lasted the whole what we've just done on the power and the Jetson. I've put it's on charge now, but yeah, it lasted the weekend. And that was 20,000. But it's Anchor. Unfortunate name, but they are good quality power banks. Well, I mean, they're quite renowned, aren't they? American company. They're quite renowned for their power banks and their chargers as well.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Carlo. Ciao.
Ciao.
I think we're going to wrap up in a minute anyway, because he's got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's been a bit of a ramble, I'm
I've
afraid.
got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, you've got to be there for 6, haven't you? What the fuck is that?
It's Hello Kitty automaton.
Why?
Why not?
I can think of a few reasons.
In these batteries.
Yeah, Anchor, and you can get away with a 20,000 mAh if you're only going
It's
to stream
not-
for a few.
not-
Okay,
not a
JP,
bomb,
just let me
either.
know. Give me a shout.
Hello Kitty automaton.
I'm off Thursday and Friday, so I'm actually going to get some streams as well. I'm actually thinking, if Carlo doesn't mind, I'm going to have to be a bit careful because I can't stream these sort of the screens when we're doing the when we're doing the actual setting up, because you'll have his ingest server name and passwords and that kind of shit.
What are you doing for an ingest server?
Rational.
Oh,
paying
paying
Rational.
£10 a month.
Yeah, it's just easier, I think, and I just think it's easier, and I think especially for Carlo, he doesn't want to be fucking around with that kind of shit. And what I mean, if he's just got an ingest server, he pays Rational for it. That's it. It's done.
Yeah. Oh, my camera's gone again. Nice.
Only on OBS, so I can see you fine on this. It's weird. So we're going to do a demonstration on how to move stream elements over to slubs.
Is that a new kazoo? No, not.
Are you going to do a kazoo for us as we go out?
I ain't got a kazoo with me. I'm afraid.
Yes, you can, because once I've set up your no-elbs on your stream PC, you can just literally copy that folder over to any other computer. That's all I did. I literally took my everything from this PC when I want to use the laptop, and I just took the fucking folder and literally it's portable. It's what they call portable. It's not installed as such.
As long as you take your app data as well.
Yeah. Well, not for no apps. You don't need to. It's completely self.
Oh, no apps. No. OBS, you do.
Yeah. Setting up for OBS, but for no apps.
Well, that's how I moved my OBS over, because I could find where all the plugins were. Because they weren't all in the plugins folder, so I moved over the whole OBS install. I installed OBS first, deleted it, so it kept the registry entries. Deleted the folder, and then moved everything across on the old server. It seems to work.
Yeah, colour, but you only need the box. I don't need the mouse and everything else. I've got mices and keyboards, and I can plug in and set it up.
Mices.
Yeah, I did. I was thinking of taking you down the canal. It's going to be really fucking muddy. I do think we need to do some kind of stream together, though. If we get this set up in time, I could take him to the donut shop, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Tican's donut shop.
Yeah. Still on my content.
You're going to bring the mouse and not the case. Okay. I won't better install no apps, but yeah, okay.
Just going to bring a mouse and not what?
It's just going to bring the mouse from his streaming PC, but not the actual box.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
That'll work. Yeah, I'm not going to send him up the canal. Eisner, I'm sorry, mate. You are 2.5 hours early for those emotes. I'm going to be throwing in some alternative Christmas songs on my Rocksmith streams.
I swear, if I hear Wham! Last Christmas, before the Christmas day, I will unsub.
How can you unsub? I mean, you can not renew.
Yeah, I will unsub. I will write a strongly worded email to Twitch and say, please, can you refund 90 Gaming, the gifted sub that you gave to me?
So, when you see me streaming, if you see Tican in there, can someone do a request, please, for Wham's Last Christmas?
Covers are fine, yes.
There you go, they've
But
already started.
the original song, no, because of Wham again.
Do you know my favourite cover of that is the Manic Street Preachers one? Well, it was actually just James Dean Bradfield. He did it on TFI Fridays. Anyone remember TFI Friday? And he sat with the acoustic and did a cover of Last Christmas, and it's fucking cracking. It's really good. Yeah, basically, I'm going to dump Carlo in the canal, in the middle of nowhere, and stream it, just running away, leaving him there.
Stream, run it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm going to start doing some Christmas songs because, some people like it. Some of them are quite covers, and some of them are quite good covers as well. Well, some rock bands and stuff. So, it's not
Rock
really
bands
bad.
and stuff.
I'm not. I must admit, I'm not a massive Christmas. To me, Christmas music, the good Christmas songs, were from the 70s. It was your I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, Slade's Merry Christmas. To me, they are the Christmas songs. And I did like the Darkness one, Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bell End.
Yes.
Because it sounded like a 70s Christmas song. You're bound to get lost, mate, coming all the way to Leicester. Although, really, just get on the M1 and go north.
Straight road.
Yeah. Just go to the M1 and just keep going north.
You go north until you get to junction on the M1.
Oh, the Run DMC one's all right. Oh, dear. Anyway, I don't know if I've done all my streaming hours yet this month. So I'm going to end the podcast, but I might come back on live again in a bit. I might just.
I thought we were reading Ski Hut.
Yeah, I am going to raid Ski Hut and then come back.
Oh, yeah.
Because it'll be a different thing. So I want to end the podcast stream because it keeps it nice and neat for sending off to YouTube. I quite like some of the older stuff. And then, I'm not keen on Step Into Christmas by Elton John.
No, I'm not.
I'm not. I can't sound.
Shaking Stevens.
Oh, it's the same fucking words over and over again. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's just the same over and over and over and over. It does my fucking head in. But yes, if I can get it, I will play it. Because you got to play to your audience and all that.
Because you wish it could be Christmas every.
I really wish it could be Christmas every day. If I'm absolutely honest, I really wish it could be Christmas every day.
I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, they're not even going to notice this fucking raid. Anyway, I'm going to raid you to an absolute fucking madhouse. Thank you for being here. Sorry it's been a little bit droning on.
Training on.
But I still think we've got something there of perhaps doing a drop-in and helping people. No, because I don't have Guide the Raid on here. I'm not silly enough to do that, Carlo.
I've already requested the raid.
Yeah, and to be honest, I can agree with it. I'm going to send you to a bit of a madhouse. I'm probably going to come back on and maybe play some music. Not, drop in tech support. Not necessarily a. I'm not going to be playing a Rocksmith stream, but I might do a little bit, almost like a radio show stream for a couple of hours this evening. So if you fancy listening to some music, this will be the place.
DJ Mozzie in the mix.
It's going to be DMCA heaven. We're obviously only going to play fair use songs. So anyway, I want to thank Tican for being here and helping with the news bits and helping with a bit of advice. I want to thank you all for just dropping in and listening to us talk bollocks for an hour and a half. Yeah, over hour and 40. Please stick around for the raid. I don't even know if they'll recognise the raid, but it's good. This one's a bit of a fun raid. I think it's a bit like when we got Carlo raiding Amaranth. You know, it's a piss day. It's a bit of fun, but it's the same girls, by the way. I bet you're probably watching it on another screen anyway.
I've been, yeah.
All I'm going to say, guys, is you're welcome.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this raid and have a fantastic evening. If I don't see you again in about 15 minutes, I will catch you all very, very soon.
Yeah, see you later.